There's something seriously important that I want to talk about. Something that all of you need to hear, and it has to do with my worry about the future. Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. For many of you who pretty much know me already on how I feel about religion, I'm not a big fan of Islam for obvious reasons. Muhammad, the founder, was actually a very violent prophet. He slaughtered people and stuff like that. He was a genocidal madman. Didn't care much for Judaism. A lot of hypocritical stuff in that one. And of course, my most favorite, Christianity, which I was a victim of. Didn't care much for that either. I've been noticing a lot lately on how they would go to great lengths to brainwash people. Now, this is something that I noticed. They would actually go as far as to make advertisements. I saw one time, well, actually not more than once, actually, on my smartphone, advertisements on, especially on Facebook. Jesus says, or God says, he wants you to have a Bible on your phone, on your smartphone. Like having a Bible, even those small Bibles that people carry with them, is not good enough. If someone chooses to do that, that's fine. But the way they advertise, they give you an option that says yes and no if you want to. And then the yes was pulsating. It was pulsating as a way of trying to get people to encourage them or entice them into saying yes. There's really no limit or nothing they would never stoop to. Because the main reason why I say this is because of a disturbing dream that my brother had a few years ago, but I just never had the nerve to talk about it until now. There was this friend of ours that was a religious fundamentalist, and he's lost. He's been my friend for many years. I found some disturbing stuff involving Christianity, which I'm not even sure if I'm ready to talk about. But it's up to you guys if you want to believe it. In this dream, and again, it's just a dream, it's nothing conclusive. I'm not saying that this is what's really going to happen. But there was this sermon in some big giant house, according to him, in this disturbing dream. And right before everything started, when people started to come in, there was these group of people in like business suits, and one guy in particular with a briefcase that just walked in, and he was talking to the pastor and a couple of other people. And with him, he had something in his briefcase. He opened it up, and as he was talking, because I could just tell he was into business. You know, he was a businessman, discussing some kind of a microchip type of thing. It's very small and tiny. And he said, if we have to go as far as to do this, if it has to come to this, we'll do it. and will make a lot of money, and will have all this control from people, and a bunch of other stuff too. That's I don't want to get into right now, but and he had a very disturbing, sinister-looking smile or smirk. And you could tell this guy was just into money from the way he described him. And said, with this chip is going to be put in someone's head. I don't know where, back and top. I don't know. Where they control people's thoughts and feelings. And what this chip does, it makes them believe in God, in Jesus and the Bible. And I don't know how they actually. I'm like, how does he plan to put it in their heads? And he says, I don't know. All I know is that he's very small, very light, and I'm scared. It's very scary. It's just a dream, but at the same time, I don't know. I want to know your thoughts on it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.